A museum placard in Saigon flies in the face of conventional texts, claiming that the Taisheng general Zheng Guangyu was originally from Đà-nẵng, nearly 300 kilometers from Taisheng itself, far enough away to support my notion of you as an outsider. No explanation is given. In an obscure Highland bookstore, I stumble upon a text that mentions a recently discovered tomb near Đà-nẵng. The tomb belongs to Yu's mother, the only clue in existence as to the whereabouts of the general's origins. The book makes no mention of the matron's name, and the Chinese characters on the headstone cannot be made out from its photocopied pages. Directions to the tomb are less than specific. I arrive in Đà-nẵng without purpose, and decide on a whim to find out the name of my protagonist's mother by visiting her tomb. Referred to the Ministry of Cultural Information by local guides who have never heard of Zheng Guangyu, much less his mother, I'm in turn sent to the Đà-nẵng City Museum. But it takes 3 visits before I'm allowed a meeting with the museum director, who warms to me only after it becomes apparent that I know my Taisheng history. He gives me a paper that discusses Zheng Guangyu's Đà-nẵng origins and tells me that he's visited the mother's tomb, but doesn't remember its location. Cross the Hang River, he advises me, and find the VII. They'll be able to show you how to get to it from there. By an amazing stroke of luck, the first building I encounter across the river belonged to the People's Committee, but they have no idea what I'm talking about. I quickly discover that there are multiple People's Committee buildings, one in every district. I inquire at each one that I come across, sometimes arousing the suspicions of Big Brother. But no one has ever heard of the tomb that I'm looking for. I'm about to give up when I stumble into the village of An Hai Tây and its maze of tiny cobblestone streets. Its People's Committee building is located in an especially secluded corner. The young men milling about outside believe that their boss can help me. I'm not convinced, but with nothing to lose, I decide to wait. Ngô Sĩ Kiến Trúc, the vice chairman of the An Hai Tây People's Committee, has been to the tomb I speak of. Enthusiastically, he draws me a map. Go 15 kilometers south on the Ngo Quang Highway. The tomb is near the 5 sacred mountains. When you see the mountain of water, make a right turn until you reach the temple of the Goddess of Mercy. The monks there will know where it is. But the monks at the temple of Quang give me blank stares when I ask them about the tomb. Dejected, I return to my motorbike to begin the long trek back to Đà-nẵng. Wait, I know what it is that you seek, but it's not here. The monk, Tit Yak Hung. You must go back the way you came, he instructs me, and find the man known as Tan, the hornblower. Tan Thoi Keng sounds as cryptic in Vietnamese as it does in English. Nevertheless, I follow the monk's directions back to An Hai Tây in search of the mysterious hornblower. It is already dark when I pull up to the home on Bùi Thị Xuân Alley, named after the famous wife of Zheng Guangyu. 3 generations are sitting together at dinner, and I've interrupted them. Xin hỏi, đây có phải là nhà của ông Thanh Thổi Kèn không ạ? The little old man responds, phải, tôi đây là Thanh Thổi Kèn. I introduce myself and explain my interest in the tomb of Zheng Guangyu's mother. That's wonderful, says the old man, because I am the 7th generation descendant of the general Zheng Guangyu. I spend the next few days with Tan and his family, living among the flesh and blood of one whom I had known for so long, if only through imagination. Together, he and I pore over the 400-year record of his family's genealogy, written in old Chinese characters. From the back of my motorbike, the old man directs me to the tomb that lies near the temple of Quang just where Ngô Sĩ Kiến Trúc had said it would be. We're going to see the gravesite of Zheng Guangyu's mother. After everything that I've been through to find it, the resting place of Phang Thị Hy has almost become an afterthought, albeit an impressive one.
cái phần mộ này. Vì nó rơi vào phải mới có cái chế độ họ.
We pay our respects before moving on to Ang Hai Tai's ancestral hall to honor the village forebears.
Tiền hiền ở An Hải.
I'm introduced to the village elders who impress upon me the historical significance of Ang Hai Tai's ancient Trần family. On the night before my departure, Tan reads to me the poetry he wrote as a young prisoner of the French, and I tell him the story I've concocted about his ancestor. Both are filled with longing for a home to which one can never truly return. I know that General Yu is looking down upon us now, and he's very happy that you and I have met, Tan tells me. You're part of our family now, my adopted son. While the birthplace of Taisheng General Zheng Guangyu has not yet been verified, there is no doubt in my mind that for my protagonist, home lies in a village just outside the city of Da Nang.